Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Monica if you're new here. So I got the Shark FlexStyle for Christmas and I wanted to wait a few months, try it out, and then let you guys know what I think about it. It's April now. I've been using it for a bit, so I have a really good idea of what I think about it. I'm gonna show you everything it brings, how to use it, how it works best. I'm gonna show myself using it and just tell you what I think about it and if I think it's worth the money or not. So let's get into it. Okay, so I got the Shark FlexStyle air styling and drying system for straight and wavy hair. I got it off of Amazon. There are a few different sets that you can choose from. So this one is $2.99, but I have seen it for sale on both the Dyson website, not the Dyson, on both the Shark website and on Amazon. I just looked on the Shark website before filming this and I saw that it was $230, which I have not seen it that discounted before. On Amazon, I have seen it for about $260. I will put links to both in the description of this video because if you're gonna try it, I would suggest checking both the Shark website and Amazon to see if either of them are having a sale and which one is better. It comes in a box like this, which is kind of nice because you can just put everything back in it and stick it in your cabinet. Let me show you everything that comes in it. So first of all, we have the main drying component. It looks like this. It has a nice long 8-foot cord. Right off the bat, I was really attracted to like how it looked and the color and everything. It looks very sleek. So we have the power button right here, and then we have the heat settings. So there's 3 different heat settings you can put it on. And then there's the fan button. So there's 3 different fan settings you can put it on. And then this is the cool shot button. So you just hold this button down and the cool air comes out. Right here, you can press this little nozzle down and you just turn it and it turns into like a regular blow dryer shape. And then obviously here's where the attachments go, and there's a little button right here to make it clip in. So first it brings the styling concentrator for blow drying. So you just click it in really easy. And then to take it out, you just press a little button. I don't love how thin the little slit for the air to come out is, but I feel like for me, it definitely helps reduce like the flyaways and the little frizzies. It also brings a flat-sided paddle brush. It has like different textures and lengths of bristles on it. This one I feel is best. Sorry, I tried to take my hair out as much as possible. I find that this one is best if you're going for that straight, sleek hair look. It's really easy to achieve with this attachment. But if you're going for a blowout look, it also brings this round brush attachment right here. I have the hardest time getting that blowout look with a blow dryer and a round brush. I just can't do it with using both arms. So with this, I'm actually able to do that. And with the way the bristles are, I don't feel like I'm tugging at my hair or pulling any of my hair out. This is the only way I can really do the blow dried blowout look. And then it comes with the 2 auto wrap curlers. One blows the air to the left and then one blows the air to the right. So you can use one for one side and one for the other side, but you actually don't have to switch these out if you don't feel like it, because if you just go from holding it like this on one side to then holding it like this on the other side, you could get the curls going in the same direction. You're just turning it upside down. So you just kind of have to maneuver it different. And I'll insert a clip really quick of blow drying with this versus blow drying with this. The good thing about this is that there's different ways to use it depending on what works best for you. So you could use the paddle brush and blow dry it straight, or just the blow dryer and another brush. You can use the oval brush and do a blowout look. You can do like a rough blow dry with this attachment and leave it at that. Or you could blow dry it and use the auto wrap curlers after blow drying, but you can also use these from wet to dry or damp to dry. I personally don't like that. I don't think that it comes out good for me, and I hate the feeling of my scalp being like damp still. So I don't use these wet to dry or damp to dry. I use these after I fully blow dry my hair. But again, it's whatever works best for your hair. Now, like I said before, this paddle brush attachment gives you that like straight, sleek look. So I will not use this and then go in with the wands after, because then you're trying to curl hair after you just straightened it, and my curls are not gonna hold that well. Kind of defeats the purpose. So I find works best for me is I'll just use the blow dryer and give it a rough blow dry. I'll either use this attachment or I'll just use it like this. But by doing this, I feel like my hair's dry, but I'm not blow drying it straight and then trying to curl it. If I'm in a rush, I will at least make sure that my scalp and the inside of my hair is dry. If the ends are a little damp, it's okay, because those are definitely gonna get dry with the auto wrap curlers. I'm gonna insert the clip now of me curling my whole head after blow drying it, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts on everything. So my hair type is a little weird. If I let my hair air dry, the underneath parts are more like wavy and coarse, and then the top parts will dry more straight. It looks all over the place. From what my hairdresser has told me, I have fine hair, but I have a lot of it. My hair is not thin in general. So I always make sure that my hair is at least halfway air dried, and then I'll go in with the blow dryer, because that's what I was told causes the least damage. So like I said, I roughly blow dry my hair, and then I will go in with the auto wrap curlers. Now your curls are gonna come out different depending on how you use the wands, what direction you're curling them in, what size pieces you're taking, how long you leave it on for. But what I do is curl most of the pieces away from my face. I hold each curl with heat for like 5 to 8 seconds, and then I will hold it with the cool air shot for another 5 seconds. After I curl a piece, I put it to the side. I literally don't touch it. I just let it sit until I'm done with the rest of my head. When I get to the top part, I will use the wand almost as a roller. I'll just hold it kind of horizontally with the top of my head, and that is the way I get more volume. After I'm done with my whole head, then I'll brush it out either with a brush or I'll just use my hands. Okay, I want to start off by saying that since I have gotten this tool in December, I have not reached for any of my other hair tools other than using my straightener once and then using my curling iron once because I wanted like a different type of wave. This is like my hair routine now. The main things I wanted to get out of this was, one, making hair wash days more tolerable and more enjoyable. I find myself delaying washing my hair just because blow drying it and styling it is such a project, and this definitely does that. I find myself like actually looking forward to doing my hair and like perfecting my skills and seeing how it comes out. The second thing I really wanted out of this was something that was gentler on my hair. The tools that I was using were leaving my hair come out really like crunchy, and I feel like I had those white dots on the end of my strands, a lot of split ends, and I feel like this leaves my hair so smooth, so healthy looking, not crunchy at all, especially with the bangs part. If you have bleached hair, you know these parts up here can tend to look really crunchy after you put heat on them. That does not happen with this. And the way that I guess it's able to achieve that is that it does like a constant monitoring of the heat. So it's not continuing to get hotter and hotter and hotter the longer that you use it. It stays at a constant temperature. I'll leave it up on the screen, but basically it has like its own method of temperature control so that it's not like burning your hair. The other thing I really wanted to be able to do was get that blowout look as you would with a round brush and a blow dryer that I was unable to do. This attachment makes that so much easier. So I love that, and I feel like I'm finally able to get that like blown out round brush look, which I love, but I've never been able to really do myself. Now, in my opinion, this tool is not for tight curls, especially if you have hair similar to mine. My hair is not horrible at holding a curl, but it's also not the best, even with product. If you like tight curls, I would say maybe just get the blow dryer attachment and then use a curling iron. I would say my hair probably holds a curl from a curling iron better than it holds a curl from this tool. But I'm not using this tool to get like a tight curl look. I'm using this more for like a blowout curled look. I don't like tight curls, so for me, it's not an issue. Even if the curls do look tight right after you remove the wand, they're gonna fall a good bit. You will probably get the best results if you use hair products and hairspray, like maybe a texturizing spray. I don't like putting a lot of hair product in my hair and I don't use hairspray, so everything you've seen was just me using it with only like a moisturizer and heat protectant spray. Another con about it, I guess you could say, is that my hair has gotten stuck right here where the base meets the attachment, and I have lost a few strands of hair, so try to make sure that your hair stays mostly on the wand, because if it gets into this part, it could pull out your hair. Another con is that there is a bit of a learning curve with this. The first couple of times that you're using this, you're probably going to be figuring out how it works best for your hair, different ways that you can use it, and how the curls can come out different depending on how you're holding the wand and which way the air is flowing. There was a little bit of a weird like burnt smell that was coming from it for the first couple of times that I used it, but now I don't smell it at all, and I looked it up and I did see somebody else say the same thing, so maybe it's just something that happens when you first start using it. Not sure about that. Overall, this product has been a game changer for me. I don't absolutely dread doing my hair anymore. I know that sounds crazy, but like washing and styling your hair can take a good bit of time and effort, and this just makes it so much simpler and so much easier. My hair looks so much healthier and shinier after using this tool. It's also super easy and convenient to just use for touch-ups, like the next day after styling it or the days after that. I'll just take it and do my bangs really quick or do some pieces in the front or maybe just curl the ends. It's just super easy and convenient. I think this was so worth the investment, especially considering it's pretty much the only hair tool I use now. Of course, there's a few cons about it, but it works pretty close to perfect for what I need it for. The benefit that I'm getting from using it far outweighs like any minor things that might not be perfect. I am a fan of this. Of course, I can only speak on how this works for me and my hair, but I completely recommend trying this out. Highly recommend it. Big fan. So that is it for this video. I hope it was helpful. Again, I will have links for this product from the Shark store and Amazon in the description so that you can check both of them out and see if there's any sales going on. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.